Oh yeah, he's still on. All right. Yeah, there we go. Number 2. Nice little hook set in the top again. Come here. Well, when nothing else is working, we're going to switch over here to a baby brush hog. This one's in South African Special, and I have dipped the tails in the chartreuse garlic scented Dip and Glow. But we're just having a difficult time getting a bite right now. So let's try the baby brush hog. Oh, right there, right there. Come on. All right, we got one on the baby brush hog. Come here, bud. It's a decent one. All right. See, as soon as we switch to that brush hog, nice little lip hook there. Come here. He's kind of dark colored. Come here. Yeah, he's kind of dark on the top. That's a decent one right there. Perfect hook through the top. Once we switch to that baby brush hog, right there. There we go. Nice, decent bass to start the day. There he is, guys. I'll take it. It's a good 1-pounder. Thank you, bud. Well, maybe we found what they want today. I always like to reel these up real slow. I have been smacked when they reel up, because if you can see those tails there in the water, the way they kind of go like 2 little propeller blades behind it, I reel it very slow when I'm bringing it back to recast, and it has been hit many times on the slow reel up. The great thing about Texas rig fishing is it's definitely something you can use all year round. And if you're just new to bass fishing, doesn't matter what time of the year it is, unless your pond or lake is frozen over, you know, you can set up a, ooh, it's got a bite right there. You can set up a Texas rig and get out there and try to start catching bass. Oh yeah, he's still on. All right. Yeah, there we go. Number 2. Nice little hook set in the top again. Come here, flappity flappity boy. All right. A little smaller than the last guy. He tried to engulf that one. There we are. Whew, I'm always turned into the sun to blind you guys. But I was saying, real quick, trying to get us out of the direct sunlight so I don't blind you on the camera. But like I was saying, if you're new to bass fishing, a Texas rig is just a great way to catch bass. We're in mid to late fall here. Water temps are cold, and they're still hammering this just like they did in the summer. So there we go, guys. Might be a small little rink-a-dink, but you know, we'll take it. Thank you, bud. All right, guys, I've been out here like an hour or so, and I threw 3 or 4 different type of worms at them. We had a few different bites. I missed one just because I didn't set the hook very good. But I decided to switch over to these. I've used the Green Pumpkin Zoom baby brush hogs before, but I saw these at the store, and I've always loved this color, the South African Special color. It is a really cool, kind of like a darker reddish purple color, and they've got these like glitter flakes in there and stuff, if you can see that. Really pops in the sun. These things are so fun to fish, and the way that I fish my brush hogs, I like to use them on as small a hook as possible. So right now, because it's the baby brush hog, I'm using a number 1 worm hook Yamagatsu offset, and then I'm also using a 1/8 ounce weight. And then what you want to do with these things is the little arms here are attached right here. So pop the arms off first. You want those flopping around, and then that you can fish it just like that. Most people do, but I take it a step further. These little flipper pieces here, I'll take a knife, or if you're at home, a pair of scissors if you have them with you, and I'll cut these in half right down the seam. I'll show you on this one. I'll cut them right down the seam like this, so that they're even more opened up on both sides. And then the final thing I like to do is fold these back and dip the tails, these swirly tails, into some garlic, chartreuse, dip and glow, spike it. I just like giving it a different color, and it gives it a little scent. So on this, it doesn't quite do chartreuse, but it does turn it green, so it does look different. And so far we've caught 2 in about maybe like 5 minutes after I hadn't had a bite in over an hour. So what I'm gonna do next is throw this one back on here. I took it off just to show you guys. So this is the setup. We've got that number 1 Yamagatsu worm hook, and then we've got the 1/8 ounce weight. And what I'm gonna do is just nose hook it. Make sure you're down center so those arms are in the middle. I'm gonna go right down the center here, about a 1/4 inch or so. I'm gonna pop it out, slide it up around, twist it around this little offset piece so it'll lay flat on there. And then I kind of find out where that hook's gonna wanna come through, bend it back right through the middle. Try to keep it as straight as possible, just like a worm. And then we're just gonna take the tip of that hook and just push it right in there like that. Make sure those arms are free to go, and boom, that's the setup. All right, let's see if we can get another one on this South African special Zoom baby brush hog. We had a nice one on in here about an hour ago that I did not set the hook on him. And I've been back through here with about 2 or 3 different worms and haven't got another bite, so let's see if maybe this is what they'll go for. Try to get one right out in the center of that little weed patch. And you want to keep an eye on that line. Let it sink down. You let it just sit there. You know, kind of reel up the slack a little bit, kind of give it a little twitch, a little pop, and then let it go back down again. What we're watching for is if this line bounces, jumps, does anything erratic, to let us know there's a bite. Then you just want to give it a second or two and then reel down. What reel down means is drop your rod so that you don't put any strain on that line. You don't want the bass to feel it. Drop down, reel up the slack, and then lift straight up so you can set that hook. Oh, we just got a bite on the way in. Did you see that? Oh, I told you these guys like to hit it when I'm reeling it up. And that guy just smacked it when I was just showing you how to set a hook. That is crazy. A nice one too. Oh, jeez. That's a nice one. Come here, bud. He hammered that while I was just showing you guys how to set a hook. I was telling you earlier that they like to smack this thing on the reel up. Nice hook set. That's a good 1.5-pounder. That's a beautiful fish right there. Wow. Thank you, bud. Hammered it right on the reel up. Thank you, man. Oh, there we go. And if you guys have stuck around this long, I really do appreciate it. You know, like on the video would go a long way in helping me grow the channel, as well as if you subscribe, you know, I'll get more content like this if you're enjoying what you're seeing. Oh yeah, right there. Yes. That's a good thing we turned on the other camera. Oh, thank you, buddy. Another decent one. Stay on. Wow. He's got a lot of energy. Oh, come here. Yes. Another decent one. That's a pretty fish. Oh, good side hook here. Nice, solid side hook. There we go. That's another nice one. Look at that guy. That's a nice chunky one. Thank you, buddy. That's a big, thick, healthy bass.